Hey guys, working on the brakes right now. Take note of how much fluid is in this master cylinder right now. I got maybe 1/8 to 1/4 inch of fluid in the master. I'm reverse bleeding the brakes right now in an effort to purge all the air out. And it seems to be working really well actually. So what I've got here, I've got a container that I cut off the bottom and I'm hanging it from from my garage door beam there. So I got it, and if you follow that line all the way down, you bring it over, and I've got it in my caliper here. I cracked the bleeder open, and I filled that jug up there with brake fluid. So I'm reverse gravity feeding, or reverse gravity bleeding rather. So now the fluid is coming up and into there, and then following up the brake line back up to the master cylinder. I already did the other side first. Now if you look, you can see it's come up quite a bit. So what I'm going to be doing is all the fluid's coming up and it's back feeding so it's pushing the air up, because the air wants to go, obviously up. The fluid will go down, the air will go up. I'm actually using gravity to my benefit in pushing that air back up into the master cylinder here. So what you're going to want to do is you just kind of tickle this, as I read. Some guy said you just tickle the handle. So all I'm doing here is just a little bit like that, and you'll see it, kind of flirt the fluid up just a little bit, and it'll purge a lot of that air that's coming up into the master cylinder. Now, one thing I've found is that if you gently go like that and pump it a few times, you may get it. It may push a little bit more air out, because what happens, I've found, is you got the hole on the right and the one on the left, and the air will migrate its way over to the left port. So when you squeeze the brake handle all the way, such as I did, it actually pushes the fluid back down, and it forces the air to come back up past that right hand hole there. And so after you squeeze a couple of times full like that, then go right back to tickling it like that. Now mine, I've been doing this for half an hour now, and it's pretty well clean of air, so I hope. But you can see how much fluid is in there now. Now if I were to, now I'm going to start doing this. You can actually see it go down. It's pushing that back. Yep, see, there's a little bit of air that just popped up. So you get an idea of what I was talking about there. So for you guys that are struggling with air in your system, and I think a lot of the air tends to get caught right about in here, from what I understand, between here and then in between those two holes like I was talking about. If you can reverse bleed it like this, that makes life a whole lot easier. I also did it from the other side. Now keep in mind, I've got a 2007 650H1. Excuse the mess. It's just a disaster zone here right now, and I'm by no means done yet. I don't know if you can even see it, but I've got my rear master cylinder back here, and I bled it out of there as well. I did the normal bleeding, then the reverse bleeding, and everything seems to be working out well thus far. So what happens when it gets a little bit high, and and you don't want it to overflow? I just went and bought a turkey baster. I just get it out of there. And I just put it into another jug such as that. And I just keep going. So I figure I'll probably do this for about another 5-10 minutes. And if no more air comes out, then I'm good. And I'll give you a report on Arctic Chat. See ya.